All right. Hi, everybody. Here I am with my non filtered camera, just because what I mean is like it's not showing quite the colors right. But anyway, we're gonna work with this, and I tagged those that I could remember. I believe I tagged everybody on here, and let's do that and straighten this, and I'm going to wait till you lovely ladies come on and get started, because I have a lot to share with you. If you are coming on, say hello to me, and I want to know who's here, who is present, who wants to learn how to show men how they like them without coming across as too much or needy, or kind of like just, too excited, right? Like you want to do it in an irresistible way. So as you're coming on, please say hi so I can see you, and I know that we are on, and that you can hear me. Hopefully you can. Hopefully this is working. So I'm just crossing my finger. Is it working? Is it not? Amanda, you're here. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Let's see. Who else is here? Who else is here to say hi to me? Me. I'm going to entertain you till I hear from you. I want to talk to you about Nadia. Hello. It's working. Okay, great. It's much better. Nadia, I don't think I have seen you here. If I haven't, well, hello. And it's good to see you. Pamela is here too. Right on. Woo. Of course, my pleasure. Jessica, hello. I'm so glad that you are here. I want to know who is here for the very first time, who's never been on one of the DWC TV episodes live, who hasn't connected with me live. I want to know you. And girls, ladies, if you have any friends in the group, tag them so that they can also come here. Hi, Anahita. Yay for Anahita. She just won the prize that we had last week in the group to win a scholarship, as she got the 50% scholarship and got into my 12-month Irresistible Woman program. Jessica, it's your first time. I love the way you write your name with a K. I absolutely adore that. Pamela, hello. I think it's your first time too. I know you and I kind of connected a little bit yesterday because you were wondering where the Facebook Live is. So I'm glad that we're connected. Okay, let's get going because I have a lot to cover, and we've already spent a lot of time on tech stuff. We got to just be patient, all of us, me, you, all of us. Why? Because everybody is on live and on their computers. As much as the traffic outside has lessened, the traffic on the internet has just been going crazy. I know that it's not even possible for me to get from Zoom to Facebook anymore. It's been 2 days. Welcome, Pamela. It's so nice to meet you here too. So anybody who's new, say hello. If I've never met you, of course, my lovely clients are here too. I see Anahita, I see Lynn. Do I see Lynn or do I see, no, Amanda and Nadia. I think it's your first time too. So I want to know about all the women that are not in my program. This is your group. So first things first, I changed the name of the group. It is now Dating with Confidence, which is the name of the company, so that you can just understand when I say DWC, that means Dating with Confidence. And the series that I do once a week in the group is called DWC TV. So it's always on a Wednesday, unless it changes. And it's always either at 5 or 5:30 p.m. It's always going to be either at 5 or 5:30 p.m. Rarely do we change the time of it. And the reason for that is because I want to make sure that you just know, it's kind of like, you know how you go watch Friends, or you watched Friends, or you watched, Seinfeld. You always knew it was at a certain time, at what time. It's the same thing with this. Every week around 5 or 5:30, you can bet, you can count on the fact that I will be here come rain or come shine, doing my makeup or not, whether I'm in bed or not, and I've done that before. Trust me. If you go all the way to the videos in 2018, you're going to see some of these around April. I was in bed because I was bed rest for my back. So I did these back then, though the dates were different. I think back then it was on Tuesdays. So I just want to let you know that you can count on these episodes weekly. Now, here's the cool thing. Where do you think I get my topics? I get my topics from you. When you tell me what you want to hear from, when you tell me what your dilemmas are in dating, when you tell me, you know, what's happening and what you need more support around, guess what? I'm going to go ahead and make the DWC TV about that. So if you go into the announcement section, there is actually a post that says, what is your biggest dating dilemma? Even if you posted on that 600 times, doesn't matter. Go back and post again. Brady, our customer success director, gathers and collects all of those questions, and I come back and I go ahead and give you the answer per episode, right? Now, here's the thing. Because I'm not on my computer right now, I just want to make sure that I tell you. Hold on, let me just go on, because I know that this topic that I'm doing today was actually asked by, I'll tell you in a moment. It was asked by Anna Karina and Wong Ripple. Those two ladies, I believe they're two ladies, they, or maybe it is one, Anna Karina, Wong Ripple. That's what I have. They asked the question, and I will read it to you when we get started. So I just wanted to make sure that you know the group is now Dating with Confidence. So if you're looking for this group, it's no more dating tips, but Dating with Confidence, right? At least for now, right? Because we are going through a brand change. For those of you who don't know me, I am Raeeka Yakmai. I'm the CEO and founder of Dating with Confidence. I've been doing this work for the past 10 years, and I absolutely love working with successful professional women who have figured out every part of their life, but this one part is a mystery to them, and they want to have just as much success in this part of their life than they have in other parts of their life. And I'd love to teach them how to find a man at their level without needing to compromise their career or the beautiful life that they have made for themselves, that they have created for themselves, okay? So I am so excited to be here serving you and supporting you. We are going to go ahead and get in touch with every single member of this group via DM, and we are getting actually pretty strict about the group. I want to have the women in the group that want to be in touch with me. There has been, I've been here since 2016, right? So I want to make sure that the women that are here, it's not about the number of people, it's about the quality of the group. And I want to make sure we're all on the same path, going for the same thing, so that you can really count on this group, not like another forum on Facebook where a blind is leading a blind kind of thing when it comes to dating. No, but like you are a woman who truly wants to educate yourself about your love life, and you take pride in that. Hi, Tracy. You really take pride in that. You take pride in the fact that you tell people, you know what? I'm educating myself around my love life, just like I went to school to get my degree to do what I'm doing, or just like I went to get my certification to do the job that I'm doing, and I'm like a badass at what I do. This is the group for those women. This is not a group for fast fixes. You will hear me over and over and over emphasis the foundation of what needs to be done. Hi, sweetheart. And I will tell you that this group is for me to get you on the right track at least. It is, hi Marcy, I love seeing my Irresistible Women group clients here. That's wonderful. For those of you who don't know, Irresistible Woman is my flagship program. It's a 12-month program. We had 2 winners from this group on Monday because they attended my 7-day training that I did from the 24th of March up until this past Monday, 2 days ago. And they, hi Marcy, hi Christine. And they went ahead and they did the competition, and they were the 2 winners. Was Tina, who got the full scholarship to the program, and Anaita, who got the half scholarship. So please be aware of what's happening in the group. There's tons of opportunities for you to actually work with me. It is really, it behooves you, it benefits you, especially if you're not my client, to go ahead and make the notifications for this group on all so you see what's happening in the group. Because here's the thing, if you miss it, you might be missing a lot of good information from a dating coach whose job is this. I'm not just somebody who has a relationship and I'm not coaching other women. No, I also don't teach women how to be a pickup artist. No, I actually teach you the art and science of finding love. Okay, I teach you the science, meaning I teach you what happens in the brain, and I also teach you the art, meaning the communication, the flirting, the how to see the red flags, how to write your profile, all of that. Now, I just want to be very clear. I will be giving you information that I'm already giving my clients, right, as to how you need to get on the right track. But for the deeper information, then you got to be part of my Irresistible Woman program, which is the flagship program. Any of you who's interested, stay until the end. I will tell you how you can become a part of that, because there's a huge opportunity right now where you can grab it before you have to pay a lot more to work with me, okay? So wait till the end. Those are the announcements I wanted to make. Oh, one more thing. I had so many people asking me to keep the 7-day training in the group because of the reason, because of the situation that we have with COVID-19, all the stress that a lot of you have been under. And, first I was like, well, it's not in integrity with the other women. But, here's the thing. You're right. A lot of you are going through a lot. A lot of you are really having having to switch things. Hi, Sangeeta. Having to switch gears. So, and this specific training that I did last week is about the COVID-19. It's about how to find love in the age of social distancing, in the time of social distancing. So if you haven't seen it, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the unit section on your phone, okay? On your profile. Go in the unit section in the group, and you can find it all the way on the top of your mobile app, or you can find it if you're on your desktop. You find it on the left menu towards the top. You will see like it says, discussion, announcements, and then probably it says units. Go to the unit section, and then you will see the unit that says find love in the time of social distancing. There are 7 trainings in there. Go ahead and watch those 7 trainings. There are also a bonus training in there is 2 bonus trainings, one about your health, how to keep your immune system up with Dr. Nona Javid. And then the second day, she talks about what you should eat if you want to actually lose weight and you want to keep your weight because, all of us are not keeping our distance from our refrigerators, me included, right? Even though I actually work with her, she's coaching me, Dr. Javid. Nona is coaching me to stay away from my refrigerator because my to-go is to want to eat right now because of the stress, right? And so make sure you go and check all of those. Okay, so today we are talking about, we are talking about how to show you like him, how to show you like him without, I'm reading it from my computer, without coming across as being too desperate or eager. Okay, so this came from Anna Karina, who actually wrote this question in that dating dilemma, post that I told you that's in the announcements, or just post it in the group. Just say, this is my question. Can you help me? And I will do it. How do you balance sharing enough to let a guy know you like him without coming across as being too desperate or eager, right? That was actually her question. So I really appreciate you because you absolutely told me what you want to hear and what many, many women in this group might want to hear. So are you guys ready? So here's the thing. I always say I can give you all the tools and tips and tricks in the world, but you doing those things is going to be based on the person that you are, based on all the beliefs that you have in your mind about dating, men, relationship, and love. So if I tell you, go do these things, and you're going to tell him you like him and he's going to notice it, it's not going to work. You know why? Because it's only going to work, and my clients know that. Sangeeta knows that, Christine Ann knows that, Tracy knows that, Amanda knows that, Lynn knows that. The ladies who are working with me know that your doing is only as good. It's a mirror of the being, meaning what's in your head, what's in your heart, and the connection between the two. It's as good as the being doing that action, doing that doing. I'm going to say this again. You got to write it down, put it on a post-it, and look at it every day. My doing, my actions are only as good as the person I am being, right? That is what is so important for you to know. The foundation of you believing that love is out there. The foundation of you knowing that finding love is absolutely possible. The foundation of you knowing that, yeah, some men are not my cup of tea, but that doesn't mean that all men are jerks, or all men are assholes, or all men are cheaters, or all men want to have sex, right? That does not mean that. It means up until now, my experience has been that. So I am going to give you the 4 ways to show a man that you like him, but I strongly recommend that you really take this seriously, that if you want to date with confidence, I don't care if you have a degree from Harvard. Hi, Vanessa. If you have a degree from Harvard, or if you have a degree from, I don't know, UCLA or UC Berkeley or Stanford or Princeton. I don't care where you studied. I don't care how much of a badass you're at work. You got to know that unless you believe that there are good men out there, that you truly believe that you deserve love, that you truly believe that as badass as you are at your job, men actually like that, the good men, not the men who want to come and look for a sugar mama. No, there are good men out there who are looking for the badass, amazing, educated, successful woman that you are. And if you don't believe that, you must get support and mentorship. Period. As I said, your education has nothing to do with what dating and relationship is, because no matter how much of degrees you have, how good you were in school, you did not learn how to date. Period. Your most, like, your guides were what? Maybe maybe your mom, maybe your sister, maybe the hairdresser, maybe your friends, maybe some blogs or videos of experts like me. Maybe you even went and did like Landmark, which is like a self-improvement, evolvement program. I'm sorry, you still are not going to be able to date correctly, because no matter how much you do those works, finding love requires its own education. And those who are in my exactly, Sangeeta writes, it's a completely different kind of knowledge. So I'm telling you this because I don't want to BS you here, and I don't want to say, hey, go do my 4 little things and it's gonna work for you. You are smart. You know bullshit when you see bullshit, right? I have no question about how smart you are. Because if you weren't smart, you wouldn't be in this program. You wouldn't show up to the lives, and you wouldn't want to get help, right? I'm also noticing how red my nose is. I have no idea why. And it's hot. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I just noticed it. I'm like, interesting. That's an interesting thing. Okay, let's put that here. So with that, again, those 7-day trainings cover a lot. The first 2 or 3 lessons covers the mindset part. Not completely, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, my 12-month program is like, it's like, this is a fraction of what that is. I'm not going to lie to you about it, but you're going to get a lot in this group. So stay with me, implement this stuff, because these are exactly the stuff that I'm teaching my clients. I'm not changing my message. I am not giving you the BS stuff to get you in my program. No, I'm giving you exactly what I teach them, but I'm giving you stuff that is in a much more condensed way. And then if you want more, I just want you to know this is not the end all be all of it, because I don't want to bullshit you. Okay? All right. So let's see how you can show him that you like him. Number one, and this is so easy. You can practice it even during social distancing, because if you go to the training, I teach you exactly actually how to go online and how to start dating, because the only way to date right now is what? Online dating. It's the only way you can date. So everybody and their mother who's single, the only way to find another human being for love is online dating. Unless there are people who are just not taking this social distancing serious, and they're not my cup of tea, and they're not your cup of tea, right? Because this is pretty serious situation we're going through. Hi, Tina. Tina is our other winner of the scholarship. I'm so glad to see you here. So here is the thing. Number one is compliment men. Compliment them. If you are talking to them online, you can compliment them about something you saw in their photo. You can compliment them about, something they wrote that you liked, right? You can compliment them if you are chatting and they say something that's nice, right? Or they say something that is smart, or it's, kind, right? Or it's high level. Hi, Stephanie. Hello. So you can easily do that. Right? You don't have to wait to, you don't have to wait. You don't have to but you don't have to pull back and say if I compliment him, he's going to think I like him. Well, the whole point of dating is for him to know that you like him, right? And the whole point of dating is for him to know that let you know that he likes you. Because if you guys are playing this cat and mouse game, guess what? It ain't going to work. It's not going to work, right? Because if you're waiting for him to put a foot forward, and he's waiting for you to put a step forward, forgive my foreigner moment, it's a game, and dating is not a game. If you're dating as a professional, successful woman, you don't go to your work playing games. You're serious. This is the same thing. In this group, we are dating like a grown-up. We're dating, way past high school. Right? Hi, Nazanin. So this is so important that you understand that dating is not a game. So compliment him. And hi, Morgan. And when you are complimenting a guy, it does not mean that you are saying, oh, I want to sleep in your arms, and, oh my God, I want to get married. No, you're just giving him a gift. Think of it as you're giving him a verbal gift. You're just brightening his day. And whether he's someone that, ends up being your man or not, doesn't matter. You've made another human being happy. You've given something to another human being that brightened his day in a very classy, dignified way that you are. Okay? Number two, listening. Should we talk about this, or should we talk about this? Listening. Can somebody put number one in the comments? What is it that you, what is it that, no, not that. How do I comment? Oh, here it is. Okay. So can somebody put that number one in the comment? Just put hashtag compliment a man. Hashtag compliment a man, and make it one word, please. Don't put space. Hashtag compliment a man. Okay. I would really appreciate you, ladies. Okay, number two is listening. Listening, and if somebody can put that in, hashtag listening to a man. Listening is, it's really important, because a lot of time, thank you, Tina, that's fine, it's fine. I would love all of you to say hashtag, complimenting a man, because I want this to be interactive. I don't want to be thinking that I'm talking to myself. So play with me so we can raise the energy a little bit. Yes, Amanda, I love you. Thank you. All right. So number two is listening, and listening means a lot of women talk, or they're so busy listening to what's happening in their mind that they're not actually listening to the man, right? They're not listening to the man. They're actually listening to the inner chatter in their head so much that they don't even get to know the man. So if you listen to him truly, again, so many of you go on online dating and then you want that man to be the end all be all of dating. It's not going to work. It doesn't work that way. Dating means data collection. It means getting to know process. And that process can take up to 6 months for you to really know if a man has your non-negotiables, right? So when you are dating a man, it will be so awesome if you can listen to him, right? And then repeat back to him what he's saying, because then he knows he's heard. Now, not just like exact. So, so you just said that. Let's say he says, I am, really tired and it's been a really busy week. Instead of saying, yeah, for me too, you totally took the moment from him. If you want to show him that you like him, you could say, wow, I hear you. I can only imagine how much work this has been. It is difficult times. That's different than, yeah, for me too. Me, right? Again, I want you to think of the man that you're dating as someone that is just another human being, and you're just bringing good juju and energy. You're not saying, you don't go on the street and you're like, well, I'm going to just cuss at everybody because God forbid they're going to think I'm nice and they think that I like them. You don't do that. You're like, I want to be the best person that I can in this life. Dating is the same thing. Be the best person you can with that man. If he's not your match, it doesn't mean you are not good. It doesn't mean he's not good. It means you're not a match. That's all it means, right? That is all that it means. Number 3. This is also a really good one. Hashtag appreciate him. Hashtag appreciate him, right? Appreciate a man. So let's say, I'm giving you examples of like social distancing right now because I know that's, you can't go and see him. So let's say, you were chatting with him and he says, can you talk tonight? And you're like, well, tonight is actually, I have something going on. Can we talk tomorrow or can we talk later? And he says, yeah. And you could say, I really appreciate that. Thank you for your thoughtfulness, or thank you for playing along with me, right? Appreciate a man. Appreciate when he does something nice, even if that something nice is this big, even if it's this big. Because guess what? You're teaching him what he's doing good so that he does more of it. Not because he's a kid. Guess what? It's the same for you. If you do something nice and they appreciate you, doesn't it feel good? Like, I appreciate every single one of you who's writing appreciate him. Hashtag appreciate him, or hashtag appreciate a man, or hashtag, whatever you wrote. I would appreciate all of you if you give me some love right now. I want to see those loves in the comments. Give me hearts, or likes. While I'm going to do this, my eye is just itching. So give me some hearts and loves. I want to see those hearts and loves because I would appreciate to know that I'm not alone talking to myself. I know there's a number of you on here, right? I would so appreciate you if you tag one of your friends in the group. Tina, you can tag Amanda. Lisa, not Lisa. Marcy, you can tag somebody from our IW group. Amanda, Tracy, you guys can tag Ari or tag Coach Lisa or just tag somebody else who's here, right? So go ahead and do that. And doesn't that feel good that I appreciate you? Are you guys, doesn't that feel nice that I'm just like, well, I'm the star of this group. I'm the guru. Like, they better do this. You'd be like, excuse me, without us, you don't have a group, right? Thank you, Marcy. Yes, for Sammy J. Yeah, so that's what we do. We tag each other. When somebody does something nice, appreciate him, whether it's a man or it's not. I love it. Awesome. Pamela, is Suk and Yi in the group? If she's not, I want to make sure we invite her to the group so we can get her in here. And any of you who wants to invite your friends, best that you can do is to make sure that you introduce them to me via Facebook Messenger. Why? Because if they come and join the Irresistible Woman, guess what happens? You, the person who was the connection, will get a referral fee, which right now is $250 per person. Isn't that great? That's like a good side hustle to have. Good thing for your friend, good thing for you, good thing for me, all of us. So make sure that you don't just invite them to the group, but actually connect us through the Irresistible Woman. I'm sorry, through Facebook Messenger. All right, awesome. All right, appreciation. And number 4, flirt with your body. So you might be like, social distancing, girl, how am I gonna flirt with him? Well, first of all, you can flirt with him through writing. Sangeeta, who is in my program, and Melanie, who's also in my program, and you if you go to the 7-day thing, you're gonna see Sangeeta and Melanie both talk in there. They are rocking it. And Julia, she was also on the panel. She's in the live. Not live, she's in the videos for that Find Love During Social Distancing series in the unit section on day 7 on Sunday. Oh my gosh, those 3 girls are rocking and rolling in, like, flirting in their writing in such a classy way, in such a confident way. And it's fascinating because, thank you, #flirt with men. Flirt with them. So let's talk about flirting. What is flirting? It means playfulness. Flirting, it means playfulness. Every one of you knows how to flirt. You know why? Because every one of us, when we were a little kid, when we were like 2 years old or, 3 years old, and we would get that dress, we would be like, Daddy or Mommy or Auntie or whatever, whoever, look at my dress. I got a new dress. That's flirting. This is flirting. They're not like, well, I got a new dress. Do you see the difference? It's playfulness. It's flirting. So we all have it, right? But many of us, because we are badasses at work, we've forgotten how to actually flirt. Because at work, we don't use those tools. We don't use those. It's not appropriate, right? So in dating, we flirt. You can flirt with your girlfriends. You can be playful. It doesn't mean you're going to pick up on them. We have flirting and then we have flirting, right? Flirting means playfulness, means curiosity, means you create an experience that's not so heavy and interviewee and like, okay, so where are you from? Why are you on this app? Like, how long have you been single? Right? Are you guys, do you guys get tired when it's like interviewee? Don't you like hate it? So here's the thing, flirt with men, totally flirt with them. Like how? Let's say, he would say, let's see. Let's say he says something that, let's say that he says something that you really like, right? Like, let's say he says, I love French food, right? And you could say, I love a man, you're a man of my heart, or I love a man who is, who loves the French cuisine. And you can use like like cuisine and food are a little different. Cuisine brings this like sophistication, brings like a little bit of, je ne sais quoi, right? You could put a winky face next to it, right? Use the emoji, winky face. Use the emoji, a flower, not the rose one, but the flower thingy. Let me see if I can actually put it here for you. So this one, use that. Use it it's in the comments. Use it so that you can flirt with him, right? You can easily write to him and say, hey, I was taking my walk today and the sky is so beautiful. I remember you were, you talked about how much you enjoy, I don't know, whatever, like how much you enjoy the blue sky. I'm just like making shut up, right? Exactly, Tina, la la. So, I was looking at this, exactly, Stephanie, that's another great flower to use. I was just looking at the sky. It was so beautiful. And I just, wanted to wish you a happy day, smiley face, and a little flower. That's flirting, right? This is one way that I flirted with Tim when we were first meeting. So I actually was taking a walk by the water, and I noticed that my silhouette my shadow was on the floor in front of me, and I was like, I'm going to take a photo of the shadow. We had never met each other in person. So I took a photo of the silhouette of that shadow, not silhouette, I think it's called shadow in English. And I texted to him and I said, this is, taking a walk by the water and wanted to say hello. And I had my hand like this, like as if I'm waving, and I sent it to him. Well, he could see the outside of my body. He didn't see my face or anything. He could see that I'm thinking of him, and I created an experience. I said, I'm walking by the water and the weather is beautiful. Do you see the difference? Then he's going to be like, wow, if we were together, that's what we're going to be doing. Going by the water and taking a walk, right? That's what you can do. So flirt with him. Let's say you actually go ahead and have your cyber date, like many of my clients are doing right now. When you see him, let's say he's wearing a nice shirt, you could just say, I love how that shirt looks on you. I have to tell you, I love how that. Julia is here. Julia, I was just saying that you are the queen of confidently and irresistibly and classily, flirting. You and Sangeeta and Melanie, you've become so good at that. So it's really, about elevating like something he's wearing, like, I really like that shirt on you, or I really like that photo behind you. What is that? You're complimenting, you're basically telling like, oh, I like a man who's into arts, or I like a man who has a nice taste. Doesn't mean I like a man who's going to come and sleep with me, or I like a man who's going to get married to me, right? And here's the thing. If the guy doesn't have the capacity to take that and be classy back with you, well, then he's not your match, right? All right, so number one, what was it? What was number one? You guys put it in the comment. What was number one? Who wants to go ahead and type all four of them? I know it takes some time. So number one, compliment him. Number two, listen to him. Number three, appreciate and acknowledge him. Number four, flirt with him. Okay? These are the ways that you can show a man that you're very interested without getting too pushy or too, what does she say? Too eager or too desperate, right? Showing somebody you like them is very beautiful, whether they are a match or not. You're just saying, I like you. You're not saying, I love you. Again, don't go into black and white, okay? All right, so that's the call for today. Pamela, you're a woman to my heart. Is that right? How do we say it in English? You're a woman of my heart or to my heart? I gotta learn that. Good job, Pamela. Right on. Who else wants to write it down? Who else wants to tell me what their takeaway is? All right, so here's the thing. Next week, I'm going to be in the group with another episode of DWC TV, and it's going to be Wednesday, the 15th at 5:30 Pacific time. Again, Wednesday of next week at 5:30 Pacific time. You're welcome. Good. Oh, thank you. I cut my hair. Girls, I totally cut my hair today. I don't know how I did it, but I did. It took me 2 hours, but I just did it. And I hope it's okay. I don't know. I think this side is a little shorter. I don't know, whatever. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to do something. And then tomorrow I'm going to do my eyebrows. If you guys want to learn how I do this stuff, just let me know. I'm totally willing to just put a live on so you can see what I'm doing. All good with me. Because I know many of us need help right now. So I'm happy to do lives like that intermittently in the group. I know Irresistible Women, we are going to have a special makeup class for your dates. Yame, hi, hello. Yame, I love that cat you have. Oh my God, I'm in love with her or him. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but so beautiful. Okay, so next week, 5:30, we're going to be talking about, let's see, we are going to be talking about why your education is sabotaging your dating process. What? We are going to be talking about why your education is sabotaging your dating process. Okay, that's going to be next Wednesday. Tina, oh, I'm allergic to cats, but I love them. I grew up with them. I don't know why I started having allergies like in my mid-20s or like early 20s all of a sudden. So weird. Anyway, so yes, and then if any of you, if the best is, if we have not started DMing, DM me, send me a message pronto so that I will be in touch with you. I want to learn about you. I want to know why are you in this group and what do you want to learn, so I can start, getting information on it. And then last but not least, if any of you wants to ever be in our have a consultation with me, a free consultation to see how I can be support of you and how, my programs are going to make you also a woman who can find love with a man at their level, let me know and I'll send you a link. We'll jump on the phone. Totally, just chit-chatting. I'm going to learn more about you and tell you, if my program is good for you or not. You can learn about it. All right. Love you, ladies. And I will see you next week. I'm going to go cook now. Bye.